Okay. Come one, come all. Fuck you. Oh. Oh, fabulous day. Kue. Two more have joined the party. Not worth. Yeah, there's something else in there. At least here, I guess you can filter them. Oh, never mind. Forgot enemies are actually eager to do that. Alright, come on, join the party. Oh. Should have rolled back to them. Come on. Ooh. That ore is leaving a blur trail. New. Okay, if we're chosen undead in the first one, what are we in this then? And we're unkindled, I think, in the third. What are we then? 3 green blossom. 5 life gems. Simpleton spice. They really want to open up miracles and stuff to more than just caster builds, don't they? Part of me feels I should oblige. Rotten pine. Skeptic spice. Okay. I'm hearing something here. Titanite shard. You. As you will just join in if I leave you live. Not here. Will there? So some of these are just apparently dead. Great. Petrified something. The gifts in the... this way. In this game seem weaker than the gifts in the first game. Master Key and... the black fire bombs were pretty useful in the first game, I guess. Master Key especially. Though you could get that just by being a thief. Whole Witch's Ring was useful, so you could actually talk to their own sister. But all the gifts here just seemed a little weaker in a sense. But maybe I'm more judgy because people are saying, oh, it's bad, and that's heavily influencing my opinion. It's not the same as Dark Souls, and that's irritating me, but it does have its own charm, and I forgot to check one bit back there. I'll have to do so. I couldn't actually see in there whatsoever. I never, like, brighten videos or darken them. You get what I see. Or you get whatever OBS decides to record. So... which I'm hoping is exactly what I see. Almost as green as the mist. Yarr! I be nautical undead. Yarr! If there's anything else down there, I'm not going to be able to get it. Right leg, but rear required ahead. Try torch. Torch in poison gas? Actually, that might clear the way. I wish we could drop a torch. Okay. Let's give it a try. I'm not expecting to live here, by the by. Okay. Let's... Oop. I can actually see. That wasn't just a bait comment. I was expecting that to be a bait comment. Huh. It really is just a straight tunnel. Almost thought I saw someone, son. Speaking of which... You again. Ow. Clenched so my head hurt. These do higher straight up damage. I think the idea of the other ones is the bleed damage they do to compensate. Yeah. Did I just hear a skeleton die? Okay, was that just a ghost I saw? Okay, there's someone up top. Ooh, actually, while I'm thinking of it, let's go check that one passage I didn't check. It could be nothing, it could be something I want to check. This one. No, nothing. Yeah, that's just a pit to dash, it seems. And that seems to lead around to here. I thought I saw someone run along that way, and it must have been a player shade. what that sound was not reassuring though. But it must have just been a player shade. Oy. I thought it was mannequin calls. Fantastic. But yeah, I thought it was like whoever threw the... Right when I saw it running away, the bombs landed near me. So I thought... The explosives landed near me. So I thought that was whoever was throwing them. I was hoping to run back around and throw it again, but they're somewhere above where I can't see them, throwing them down on me. So I can't do shit about it. Try rolling. Or beware of rolling. Poison ahead. Thank you for the remark. But this guy decided all about. Alright, thank you for the advice. Tiny shard. I'll be surprised if they put hidden stuff in here. Earthen Peak. Try right and then friend. Ass. Okay, this has got enough reach that the fire doesn't immediately hit me. There you are. Let's take the other eye. That's the strange mushroom fox from before. How deep is this water? Try right and then friend. God damn, it's the same plague goop from before. Fine, let's change my kit. Oh no, wait, that's my damage with poison. It's 142. Two repair powder. Very nice. Ooh, Lucatiel, you're here. Didn't think you were here. I know one of the two bandits are here.
Thoughts are very scattered. What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self.
Same.
If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation. I don't want to die. I want to exist.
Understandable.
I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth.
I can't really blame her.
Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. Even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same in my shoes. Maybe we're all cursed.
Hmm?
From the moment we're born. Sometimes I feel am I wrong? Maybe we're in the moment we're
Okay, we can summon right here. I think there's a poison bite ring here. Judging by that remark. I need to get one. I don't know how. Wow. I don't know how. I saw a vent to one side and I was thinking, oh, that could be something. Let's inspect, and I forgot about the depth of it. I'm not done with this area yet. The road! Still have to inspect over here. Oh, you exist, yes. Cease existing. You two tubs. Ooh, the mark on his shoulder. That's why I was looking for the mark on the other one, because it's typically depicted as being on the shoulder. Typically, not always, but it's typically depicted there. Mannequins don't need to fear poison. Need to go elsewhere for now, given that I can't go anywhere else there. It seems, anyway. Jesus. That you really want to see me dead. Dad, or you just want to see yourself dead. Whoop, 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 whoop. These guys just charge through them. They aren't even swinging wildly. Ah, balls. To do it. They just charge right through. The bite's sticking to me, so I should get poisoned right away. Yeah. Heal. Did something just explode behind me? Ah, we can actually climb up over here? I didn't even notice. I just thought it was part of the wall. I wish the poison gas was flammable. Maybe exploit it for easy kills. Life gem. Then again, I could be damn sure they would exploit it for easy kills against me. Ass. Its blade isn't poisoned. Mannequin top. Well, I doubt we'll be getting a helm now, will we? Can't target him. So you in the sewers. Or in the trenches outside. Beware of chest. Poison. Do it. Haha! Thank you for the heads up. Gotcha. Oh there, big spender. Don't spoil it on me like that. Ah. You're gonna attack? No. But I'm gonna kill you anyway. Because I can. Need to go get more arrows. Try beating to a pulp. That could be the boss of the area. I'm not ready for Earthen Peak boss. Life gem. Skeptic spice. That grating thing is odd. It's just quite suspicious to me. That could just be fog wall to further in, but I don't know. And as such, it has me worried. What people do not know scares them. I may be able to get away with just rolling, but I think it's too shallow. I think a jump would be too much, unless I could come at it from a good angle to try and force myself in or at least against the wall. A jump from here should suffice. Un momento, por favor. Get rid of you first. Projectile ahead. Thanks for the heads up. You know what? Get a rating. Trap ahead. Thank you. What, is this poison-based Sen's fortress? Be wary of left. Okay, only one on the left. Flashy, but impractical. 3 Titanite shards, soul of the nameless soldier. Chest, left. Heavy crossbow plus 3 and 15 heavy bolts. Okay. Okay, these don't build off anything. A large crossbow that deals heavy damage, equip bows to use. Unlike bows, bolts to use. Unlike bows, a crossbow can be held in one hand. The only issue with that is I don't know how to switch between bolt types or arrow types in battle. So, yeah. But cool. Now I have actually a rather potent ranged weapon. It's shorter range than the bow, sadly, but still useful. And it's already upgraded. That's quite handy. Okay, moving on. Every time I come in, that dude ragdolls. Once you get out so far out of proximity, it seems like areas unload, and then they come back into loading, causing the guy to hit the ground again. But yeah, I saw that grating over there, and I was hoping it was something. Then I forgot about the depth of all this. Whoops. Sadly, rolling doesn't help. Nothing helps. The hell? I really fucked you up. There's some down there. Possibly just bait. Some down there and over there. All possibly just bait. Expecting a boulder. This is it. This is it. I think. I bloody well think. There is a plinth, very much like this, in Dark Souls 1. And I think this is what I was thinking of. Keep in mind, I'm trying to draw on videos from 10 years ago. For all I know, I had a really weird dream one night. And I invented the video. But if I remember correctly, I'm trying to base this off my memories of Dark Souls 1. Not that I paid much attention to this one. I noted it, then moved on, and it's been months. So I'm trying to draw on faded memories there and extra faded memories. But this apparently matches up pretty exactly with a statue in Dark Souls 1, including banister damage over here. You know the Drake you have to fight on the bridge? There's a narrow bridge. You kill the Drake, you come in here. There's a bonfire here. You go left to continue up to where the initial gargoyles are. But then over here, to the right, is a ruined statue and a banister overlooking the ruined undead burg. This matches that quite well. Maybe it's in a greater state of decay right now, but I think it's these, or some part of the banister damage is actually the same. Hasn't changed, I think. So yeah, this is like some of the evidence that this is built on Anor Londo. Wow, we actually hear sound effects from them. Didn't think so. But yeah, this is a hint that that place is actually built in Anor Londo. But given that Dark Souls 3 is set in Anor Londo, that kind of contradicts it. So, Okay, I suppose Dark Souls 1 and 2 kind of contradict each other with the endings, but again, like I was arguing before, maybe all of our struggles against the dying of the light is inherently futile. Like the other guy said, no matter how glorious the fire, it will inherently die. Our choice in Dark Souls 1, to quote the random YouTube comment I saw, is not if the world will end, or the fire will die, but when. Now, or sometime thereafter. But, you know, whether or not this is built on Orderon or not, or Anor Londo, is another matter entirely. But yeah, it's a point of debate and questioning. So, yeah, this apparently mirrors that with Bannister in Dark Souls 1 quite well. The rest of the area doesn't really make sense for it. Like, somehow this became a stone tunnel and all this shit. But I guess, you know, it just got buried somehow. There's magic and the world, you know, barriers between worlds growing tin and all this malark. So maybe it's that. You know, maybe some shenanigans went on there. But beyond that, plenty of things do get buried. So. And built upon and all the like. So it's not too insane, I suppose. Like, I know a while back they were doing renovations of a store over in town, and they found runes underneath it that had apparently been undiscovered or at least unnoted previously. And yeah, so there was runes of the olden. I know, suddenly I feel awkward. It was old Viking runes found under it. It's a few years back now. The store renovated and they found them. They've actually made them part of the store now. You can, they've big glass flooring, you can see it and all this. But, yeah, so this is a hint that this is actually built on Anor Londo, and there's other hints elsewhere. But in a sense, one of the hints that this is built on Anor Londo could be taken. It was actually built on the Mage School, or whatever kingdom the Mage School is part of, or the surrounding lands and the like. This bit obviously would contradict it, but the ring, the like waning dragon crest or whatever it was, said that it came from a land that used it a lot. And I would imagine the Mage School would use it quite heavily. Given that you can only find one of each in Dark Souls 1, well, I suppose that doesn't mean that they didn't use it a lot. But I imagine Mage School would use it, it would be constant usage there. And given that the mages were persecuted here and then spread their knowledge of sorcery to the other lands surrounding the place, I know, given that this, you know, the idea that this was built on a great center of learning, of sorcery and whatnot, it would make sense that they would have a lot of knowledge, you know. No, that doesn't work. I'm talking off the cuff here, trying to justify it. It's just an idea I was having that, you know, maybe it's not built on Anor Londo, but the, you know, the area around that Mage School, because the Mage School were the only people noted to use those rings. They gave it out to their apprentices. They're of a certain caliber, and presumably the teachers had them. I could only presume, they didn't state, but the rings were good. Why would they give them up? So, yeah, so I was just thinking maybe it's built off there. But there's also another point I was thinking of. If the old Dragon Slayer is here, and he indeed followed Guinevere, then this could not be Anor Londo. Not unless he returned. Reasoning. Guinevere fled Anor Londo, shacked up with some god, had plenty of children, and a ton of other gods followed her. The only god remaining in Anor Londo was her brother. Her father had long since committed suicide at the first fire, in the killing of the first flame. So, if that old Dragon Slayer, who is very clearly hinted to be Ornstein, with the Ornstein we fought in the first game implied to just be an illusion, a very like illusion, I guess, given that he does give a soul. But regardless, So does this iteration, but anyway. Actually, it could be that the Ornstein in the first game is real Ornstein, that this one here was resurrected, but who would resurrect them? You know, Anor Londo had fallen, there was no one else there. But anyway, Ornstein's job was to protect the princess. So... But anyway, this couldn't be Anor Londo. If he's indeed Ornstein, this could not be an Anor Londo, because his job was to protect the princess. I suppose in theory he could have returned, seen the state of the kingdom, how it's fallen, and then fell to the dark. And then just remain held up in the cathedral that bared heavy resemblance to Anor Londo construction. I'm getting all the names confused here. So maybe that's the case, because that would remind him of where he was meant to guard, the cathedral that had the princess illusion in it at the back. It bore very similar construction. So, good to think of it that way. No. Keep in mind, this is all just rabid conjecture. Me talking off the cuff. But yeah, this is a hint that this is Anor Londo. But then that also conflicts with the idea, if that is Ornstein, why would he be here? If he left with the princess, would he have come back? Would he not have? Then in what case happened to the princess? If he came back, did that mean he failed? You know, would he come back in that case, or would he have fallen on his spear? You know. So. Also, the gem outside being referred to as old whatever, let me get it up here. Old Radiant Life Gem, and then the boss inside proceeds to give old equipment. Maybe that's the implication, that he was killed and then resurrected, like someone else was saying. Like they were saying that it would have great value if only we knew who it came from. So, maybe that was a hint, it was him. But anyway. So yeah, there's plenty of hints here, but they seem to be all like almost clipping off each other. Like this is Anor Londo. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's somewhere else. Because, especially since Dark Souls 3 revisits Anor Londo, and while the place has changed a bit, there's apparently, you know, Farling Shrine is there. That's still intact. And a number of other places are still intact there. So, like, you can go down into the, remember the Spider Woman's cave? You can find that place. The corpse of her sister is still there. Well, two sisters are still there. So, yeah. So, that would lead it to believe that this is not built on Anor Londo. This is a red herring. Which the director of the first game did like to do. Just with items, certainly, and not lore, but yeah. Trolling isn't exactly out of the picture. But again, rabid conjecture from what little lore I do remember from videos and what items I've seen in this playthrough. So, let's have a look here. Offer sunlight metal, learn gesture. Praise the sun. Heirs of the sun. Brilliant covenant. Does this provide any interest to me? Heirs of the sun. Dark Souls 2. And there's a Warriors of Sunlight Covenant in Dark Souls 3. Upon joining, you received the Sun Seal. While in the Covenant, players' white summon signs, the Phantom Spear gold, and time to spend in another world is extended. On defeating a boss, both the host and Phantom receive a Sunlight Medal. The Sunlight Medal replaces the token of fidelity normally rewarded. Additionally, warriors of sunlight that are summoned through small white soapstones will not be awarded a Sunlight Medal upon completion and will instead receive the usual smooth and silky stone. At rank +1, you receive the Sunlight Parma, +2 the Sun Sword, 3 the Sunlight Spear Miracle. And you can still use the Sun Seal and Sunlight Spear without penalty, even if you leave. Joining this covenant will give players summon signs priority over members of other covenants. It's possible to acquire tokens of fidelity while being summoned while part of this covenant. White phantoms will not receive a Sunlight Medal, even if a gold phantom is present. There's Dragon Remnants Covenant. Do you have any unique PvP? PvE, I should say. Black Dragon Greatsword. Apparently you can actually grind standing for this offline by farming the Dragon Knights or the Imperfect in the game. Apparently dragon spirits can be summoned into the world of a host that has any other players present, such as phantoms, dark spirits, or arbiter spirits. So there's no 2-on-1 fights or fight clubs, allowing fair 1-on-1 duels. Fair. So Brotherhood of Blood. It's a PvP oriented covenant. You have to have a token of spite so you can talk to the guy. Apparently, remember the guy I met in the Undead Purgatory? If you join it, he'll be available as a merchant selling spells, ammunition, armor, and a new game plus cracked red eye orbs. And apparently you can duel players via the statues at Undead Purgatory, which will give you a cracked red eye orb. At rank 1 you get a Crest of Blood. At rank 0, just joining, you get a Crest of Blood. At rank +1, at 50 victories, you get a Curved Twin Blade, Slight Red Aura 1, Red Phantom mode. At +2, which is either vanquishing an assisting Blue Sentinel, or 150 victories, you get a Crescent Sickle, Strong Red Aura 1, Red Phantom. And at 500 victories, you get Great Chaos Fireball, Nar Alma set, and Sight of Nar Alma. Invasions and duels in Undead Purgatory are separate from each other, meaning that their player's rank will not level up from both. Invasions from cracked red eye orbs do not count towards your total. So if you have 50 dueling wins and 50 invasions, you're still at 0. Red sign soapstones don't count. Oh, and if you've 50 dueling wins and 100 losses, you will be at 0, not -50. So, you really do have to. Be good at PvP. Killing the Covenant Master will kick you out of it. Apparently, if you just want to set, killing the Covenant Master will give you his hood. The hood of the set. Then robes and sight will be sold by the Hag Merchant. And this Chancellor Welger will sell the other things in New Game Plus. Ooh, he also sells old Radiant Life Gems. He sells the black armor weapons from the pre-ordered version of the game. On saying a giant lord. Choose a talk option will gift him the Espada Ropera and Royal Dirk to the player. It's got first thing, will also give the Lewin set, which is quite nice looking, I would say. Black armor. So that's something I can't get. But anyway, praise the sun. What's Sunlight Parma? Oh, you have to get 10 medals. Sunlight Parma. Perhaps these famed champions are no more, or perhaps they have no desire to appear in public view. But the very absence has made tales of their brave deeds all the more alluring, and the shield commemorizes one of their brethren. Kind of looks like a bucket helm, so it would be Solaire. Infused with lightning, Sunlight Parma offers 100% lightning resistance. And yeah, I'd even say it resembles Solaire. And it was apparently part of a contest, actually. It was a shield design contest. The original name was Sunlight Warrior Dark, designed by Dennis Desherz Backmare. I can't pronounce it. There's a typo. Desire up here. Yeah, no, the same thing. There's apparently a sun on the inside of the shield. Oh, a small shield depicting a hero of yore. Sun sword. It is actually a sword. A well-forged longsword of unknown origin and exhibiting no special power but sturdily crafted. Perhaps it does not live up to its name, but nevertheless, merely wielding the sword seems to cause warmth to well up within one's bosom. Sunlight straight sword in 1 and 3. And you get it from Solaire. The standard longsword belongs to Slayer of Astora, is of high quality, is well forged, and has been kept in good repair. Easy to use and dependable, but unlikely to live up to its grandiose name. Very similar move to the long set. Slightly higher damage, is negligibly longer, and a similar scaling, but on the other hand is also heavier and slightly slower. So it's cool you can get his gear here and even in Dark Souls 2. And you can do it without having to kill him. Apparently you can only get one per character, and the only way to obtain additional ones is by having another player drop theirs. Wow. And in Dark Souls 2, when optimized, the Sun Sword can reach an attack rating that rivals Great Swords, allowing it to deal massive damage compared to other straight swords. So, anyway, sorry. Yeah, no, this is just Solaire's faction, so no. While I have interest in it, the only PvE faction I know of that offers additional content, which is why I started looking there, is the guy, the one with the creepy guy in the wheelchair. Ambush. Near I got a shot of them. I think they're on that ledge there, right above my head. Yes, they are. But I don't think I can arc an arrow like that. Let me just check the mannequin gear. No, it's worse on poison. Top of the mannequins of Harvest Valley. The peculiar art of puppetry is a vestige of the two lost lands. The queen breathed life into these dolls with the very miasma that afflicted her poison-drenched bosom, so that she would have slaves to serve her temperamental will. There was a remark in one of my videos saying that I talk too much, and I can't disagree, truly. I do talk too much. But that's why you love me. Cause used by the mannequins of Harvest Valley. Cause used by the mannequins of Harvest Valley. The peculiar art of puppetry is a vestige of the two lost lands. The queen, entranced by poison, used it to beckon unknowing souls to the defiled valley. I guess we'll be killing the queen, so. I'm just gonna run past those guys. I don't have the resources to kill them. Oh. Chameleon. Washing pole. Ooh. Wow. I was expecting pain, but not that much pain. I swear they had a personal grudge. It is surprising that any of Elizabeth mushroom still exists. Maybe it's a less sapient breed now of mushroom. This feels like it breaks. I feel like they have a pattern to their shots. But they're infrequent enough that it doesn't really matter. Okay, I drop down and I leg it. Run, 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 run. Woo! Not even poisoned. Oh, shit. Forgot you exist. One of them is on his way up. Could you switch arrows? Oh, shift click. Fantastic. Ow. Do that. Do this. Bit of a waste, but I was scared of a follow-up. Ow. Ooh. Grrr. I don't know, I'm feeling oddly sound effecty today. Terrible condition. Yeah, it does sound like he's barking orders. Here. Get him. Oh, a little to the side. I'm not gonna try and kill these guys with poison arrows. They're not going to be useful here at all. Yeah. Nope. what these crawlers are. I'm getting, with the poison here and that, and the desert sorceresses throwing fire, I'm getting a Blight Town vibe. Because Blight Town had the pyromancers in it. They had water wheels as methods of transport. Ah. Second later. Ooh, was that a slab? How generous, game. Remove. Ow. For blind firing, she finally got a hit. Okay, you drop down here and you run straight out. Well, actually, you drop down here, run to the left. Baiting soul, who's bait. Ooh, damn. Oh well, that's fine. I was honestly expecting the gas to be toxic. Well, not toxic, explosive. Oh, we cannot fall that. Fell that. Well, maybe it's because I'm just using my fists. Thank you, people, for those marks. I cannot rate you up, but thank you. I wonder, can I go in that way, or is that yet another exit point? And this headset is still pulling me forwards. I want to stop deep-throating the mic here. I got some nice loot. I want to get a Ferris Lockstone. Ferris Lockstone. Okay. Equip. Put the Mastodon sword back on. Hoping I can find the key here that I missed previously. I do not remember how to fight you. They eat you out of deeper water first, maybe? Could you stop just wading backwards? Seriously? I could try and fight him here. These guys are huge, though. They got good reach. Oh, howdy.